Hi everybody. This is the 20-gallon tank I keep set up for my wife to enjoy. Although this tank is sort of out of sight, out of mind, and right now it is in really poor looking shape. The water's fine, everything's okay. It really kind of could use a top off, but at this point that glass is so overgrown and the Java moss that's in there is growing all over everything, and so I really need to get in there and do some basic maintenance. We're going to get that glass cleaned up, we're going to get the plants trimmed down, filter changed out, etc, etc. So not a lot to look at the moment, but I promise you it will look very nice here in just a short while. So there's your before, and there's your after. So I really opened up the tank. I got a ton of the Java moss out of there. You can see all those little scraggly green bits and strands. That's all Java moss. I didn't get it out of there in its entirety by any means, and it'll grow back. This is just part of what we have to do in this tank. It's just a cycle of letting it grow in and then getting it back out of there. I also cut the entire top off of this Anubias over here. You can see that sort of chopped off stump down in the middle there. That's where I separated it so it wasn't getting so tall and blocking so much of the light on this end of the tank. Some of the floating water sprite had the green cyanobacteria growing on it, so I pulled that out of the tank. Unfortunately, a lot of what we were seeing on the front glass and a lot of what we're seeing on the back and the sides there, that is not algae as I once suspected, but that's actually the green cyanobacteria. So that has now sort of infected this tank. I haven't really had any problems with the cyanobacteria in this tank up until now, but it is definitely in there. Although I do have to say it's not really that big of a deal. Again, just sort of getting in there and cleaning the tank out once in a while, throw away the stuff that's got the cyanobacteria on it, and we're good to go again. So that's about it. I changed out the filter, of course. I washed out and cleaned the biofilter. Didn't really need it, but I did it anyway while I was in there. You can see we got lots of activity. Everybody's feeling lively and looking good. The German blue ram down here is nice and vibrant and colorful, indicating that everything is all good in his world. The tank is nice and clean. Like I said, the water was fine. I wasn't worried about that. It was just getting so grungy. You couldn't see through the glass anymore. The plants were overgrowing the place. The fish didn't have a lot of swimming around room. It was just time to get in there and really open the tank up. So there you go, just a quick look at my wife's tank. That is a 20-gallon. And then, of course, I got the albino angelfish and then the German blue ram that we saw down here in the corner are the two key fish in the tank. I have Pristilla tetras in there. That's the larger school of the small tetras with little black tips on their fins. And then, of course, I've got a couple of the black skirt tetras that are still sort of leftovers from before. And there's a few cories on the bottom. Oh, I didn't even realize I've still got a couple of the, or at least one of the, can't even remember what they are now. These little glow light, I think they're glow light tetras. I'm honestly not even sure what that is anymore. It's been so long since I put them in the tank. And that appears to be the last one of those. We still seem to have two of the black skirt tetras, and then the rest are the Pristilla. So maybe it'll be about time to start adding a couple little something or others to this tank, putting a little color in there, maybe a guppy or two. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, there you go, everybody. Before and after look at my wife's tank. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you're subscribed. Ring that bell. Do all that good YouTube stuff. And then, of course, don't forget I do a live stream every Friday night and Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you tune in for that. So thanks for watching this one. See you real soon in the next one.